What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay the Truth, and I'm back with another video. And today I'm just gonna speak with you guys on obtaining your CDL permit. Very easy, no hassle at all. What you want to do is when you're going to obtain your CDL permit, for all you future truckers out there, one thing keep in mind: obtain your CDL permit before you even start the CDL school. You'll be a step ahead of the game. I know some schools, once you enroll, they'll help you or send you to get your CDL permit. But why go that route when you can easily get you an appointment at the DMV or walk in your local DMV and just get it yourself? So how I went about getting mine, I heard all of these things about, oh, you need to go in the DMV and get the CDL booklet and read through it, study the book. You can do that if you choose to, but the route I went, CDL Prep. In your app store on your cell phone, download CDL Prep, and I will put that somewhere in the video so you can see what I'm talking about. But CDL Prep, it is a great app, and it'll guide you through all the questions that's actually on the CDL permit test at the DMV. That it's kind of the same questions, they're just worded differently. You just have to study that CDL Prep, study on the app, and it's very easy. So you have, well, it may vary from different states, but I know in my state, North Carolina, because I'm in Charlotte, the CDL permit, it was $40 to take the test. You have general knowledge, air brakes, and combinations. And with that $40, you could take the general knowledge as many times as you wanted to. But the air brakes and combinations, you had 3 tries. You have 3 tries on that. So I know some, like with me, the CDL school that I'm enrolled in currently right now, I decided to go to enroll through my local community college. Well, community college is about 30 minutes away from me. They were offering the CDL schooling through them, so I went that route. I was going to start with a carrier and take their CDL schooling, but I know it's just a lot that comes with that. Some people choose to do it, some people don't. Some people may not have the money to pay out of pocket to pay for their own CDL school, because a lot of these carriers, the mega carriers, they will let you enroll into their schooling. And from what I know, from what I hear, you don't have to pay anything. You just, once you get through their schooling, you may have to sign a 6 month to a year contract to work for them. Some people tell me that they deduct money out of your check every so often, or I don't really know. I've just heard different things. But with me, I went to, actually a guy at my job had told me about the CDL school at this community college, so I looked into it. And it was the cheapest class that I found. And it was $19.99, so $2,000. Everywhere I looked, 160 Academy, I think it was like $4,500 out of pocket. And when I seen $19.99, I instantly jumped on it. I enrolled, put my information in. And one thing I like about CCTI, Caldwell Community College Technical Institute, I take the class at Rowan Cabarrus County, if any of you guys know where that's at, near Charlotte, North Carolina. They wanted us to have our permit already before we started the CDL schooling, and it made it so much easier because we all came in class on the first day with your permit on you, and you don't have to start orientation, then run to the DMV. Oh, I have to get my permit. You already have it before class even starts. So with obtaining the CDL permit, like I said, it's $40. You can go on your DMV. You need to have your birth certificate, 2 forms of ID, like a valid driver's license and social security card. Yeah, those are the 3 things I took. And you just tell them that you want to take the testing for your CDL permit. They'll sit you down at the computer and start you out with the general knowledge. One cheat code I'm going to tell you about the CDL permit test at the DMV. Well, I say it's a cheat code, but when you're answering the questions, if you're not for sure about a question, do not guess. Just skip it and come back to it. Remember that. If you don't know a question, if you're hesitant on it, skip it. Once you get to the end, it'll take you back to that question. Remember that. All right, once you do that, you have, like I said, you have unlimited tries on the general knowledge, but the air brakes and combinations, you have 3 tries. If you don't get those 2 within the 3rd try, you have to repay the 40 again to take those over, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. It may be different from different areas. I don't know, but I just know that's how it was at the DMV I went to. So CDL Prep, I will give that app a 5-star. Like, it really helped me. Only thing you have to do is just study. I think I studied for like 3 days and I felt comfortable because they have practice questions that you can go through for every section. And you can just go through the practice questions. You can, after you do your practice questions, you can take the exam portion on the app. And it'll, once you go through your questions, you answer. If you miss it, it'll show you that you missed it and the correct answer that should have been chosen for that question. So if you just study and memorize the ones you missed during the practice test, man, you'll be fine at the DMV taking the CDL permit test. It took me 2 tries. I ain't gonna lie to you. It took me 2 tries. The first day I went in there, I think I was a little bit nervous. So I went back the next day. Yeah, I went back the next day, passed it. I was real happy about that. So I jumped into, finally, I'm currently enrolled in CDL school. And man, I'm happy, man. I can't wait to be done. I know the school I'm in is 9 weeks. We're actually on our, we're on our 4th week, going into our 5th week. And I know a lot of these schools, you have some schools that's 4 weeks, some that I've heard, majority of them, well, they're like 4 to 6 weeks. And I'm kind of glad the class I'm in is 9 weeks, because it's like you get that extra training. I mean, like, my class is Monday through Thursday. We're on campus and we're doing driving and all the backing maneuvers and going out on the road. And Friday, we do our online work from home. So we have chapters that we have to have completed each week by Sunday night at 12 a.m. So, because you have to have your classroom hours and your drive time hours. But with the class I'm in, since we do our schoolwork from home on Fridays, we've been driving out, maneuvering the truck since the 2nd day of class. And it's just like with this getting your CDLs, man, you want to be proficient with your driving. Like, and I mean, every day you're going to get better with the driving. So that's really what I like about the the school that I'm in, the 9 weeks, because I don't think I would feel comfortable like jumping out there on the road with only 4 weeks. But some people, hey, you have some people, they took 4 weeks, and they're some of the best drivers out there that I've heard, and they haven't had a bad experience yet. At the moment, I'm pretty sure everybody will. It's trucking, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but in regards to the permit, man, it's simple. Just get your permit before you start your CDL school. And keep in mind, CDL Prep, that is my go-to app that I like, that helped me. That was the easiest way to help me get through the testing. And just study, man. Just at night when you're not doing anything, during the day, whenever you're free, just go on that app, just look over the questions and just try to memorize everything, because it's real simple. It's real simple. Most of the stuff is common sense, but the app was really, really helpful. I can't even lie about that. But yeah, man, let's see if I have anything else in regards to the permit. Oh yeah, once you pass your CDL permit, I think once to actual get your permit is $21. So you have the 40 to do the testing, and once you test out, pass, you have to pay $21 for the permit. And your CDL permit is valid for 6 months. And once you have to have your permit when you start class or during class. You cannot drive in CDL school without your permit. You can't get in the driver's seat of the truck without your permit. So that's why it's best to just go ahead and have that the first day of your orientation or the first day you start class, so you can already be a step ahead of the game. And let's see. And as far as school goes, and I'm just anxious to finish. Been looking into different carriers, just doing my research on YouTube, looking at all the new truckers out there, how they started, what the pros and cons, what to look for, what not to look for. And you know, I just taking my time with it, but yeah, I'm just anxious to get this career started, man. I think I'm gonna like it. I like driving at school. Like today we drove, let's see, I drove like an hour and a half away, and we practice in 10-speed manuals, so we're not in the automatics. But I know once we get out of school with these mega carriers, I've heard everybody's went to automatics, but I really like the 10-speed. The 10-speed manuals. I know I wouldn't like it in traffic, but I mean, it's straight riding around town. But yeah, it's an interesting journey, man. I just can't wait till I get that plastic CDL in my hand. I can't wait. But let's see if I've left anything out. I think that's really all you need to know with getting your CDL permit, man. Just study. Just study the CDL prep app or the book, however you want to do it. Just look over that stuff. You can even research people on YouTube, see how they can give you more information than I can. I'm just telling you the way I went about getting my CDL permit. It was a very easy process for me, you know, just looking at YouTube, seeing what all I need to do, and I just went from there, man. And my school, they don't do, I know some people had asked me, can you do your CDL schooling on the weekends? And unfortunately, the school I go to, they don't offer it on the weekends. They travel from different counties, and they go from county to county doing the school. And I think the next schooling is like an hour and a half away. My instructors are going there to do the next class. But man, yeah. $2,000, yeah, I couldn't beat that. So, and I got funded for the schooling. I didn't come out of pocket for the schooling. I got lucky and received the grant from the actual college to fund it. So I think everyone in my class received the funding except one person who didn't apply. So he went on and paid out of pocket, you know, which is cool too. And I know some people, they go to the mega carriers. You may not have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to come out of pocket to pay for CDL schooling. And going to a mega carrier to get your schooling, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make sure it's something that you want to do and stick with it. Because I do have a friend, I know a guy, he did the same thing. He went to a CDL school and obtained their training. But when he signed the contract to work for them, he didn't pursue the length of the whole contract. So he owed the remainder of the schooling. And I don't know what happened after that. I just know he informed me that they reported it to his credit. So I guess I don't know how that went. But I didn't want to go that route. I just wanted to walk into a company. When I get there, I wanted to walk into a company with my CDLs, no strings attached. But the way with the funding, there are ways to get funding out there. Just do your research, man. You don't have to panic like, oh, I don't have that much money to pay out of pocket. There is funding out there, which I know North Carolina, I know it's a couple areas, well, probably most areas. It's a program called WIOA at NC Works. You can apply there to get funding for your CDL class. WIOA at NC Works. They offer funding for a CDL program. And if you decide to do it at a community college, ask for financial aid. See if you can get financial aid. See if they have grants available. So you won't have to come out of pocket to pay for the schooling. You can just go for free. Because I know everybody likes getting free stuff. You know, when she told me that they were going to pay for it for me, I didn't have to pay anything. My heart dropped, you know. But that's all I got for today, man. I hope you guys stay safe out there. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Ride this journey out with me. I'm going to drop content, more content to come, you know, with my journey on the CDL path, man. We got a lot that's going to come here in the future, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Gang.